Hello, and this is Andy Wright Travel. As we draw nearer to the end of the year 2021, it's been a couple of years of up and down, really, to be honest with you. The global events have meant that travel has been difficult, and getting around, even around the country, the UK, has been challenging. And combine all of that with the loss of income from my main employment because of the lockdowns and the shutdowns, and the fact that most of my customers are elderly and decided not to go out, and classes were cancelled. So in effect I have lost probably 95% of my income from that direction. So I've had to diversify and look at new options and new avenues. Unfortunately, they have not been included this channel, which has become stationary for a variety of reasons, mostly the fact that you cannot travel, and I appreciate that some of you signed up a few years ago in the idea that there would be content from Thailand. Well, obviously, with the whole thing, and I haven't actually been there for over 2 years, so it's been quite frustrating for me. And of course I have a Thai wife who is planning on coming here, so the situation may be different in the new year when we can make some content with her in the UK, which will be different and I think pretty unique. She's coming here on a visa which will allow her to stay for up to 6 months, providing of course that is granted, and we should know that within the next few days. So the channel, obviously for the last 2 years, has been stationary. I would say that the support for it, even though we do have over 1,930 subscribers, the support for it has been diminishing, and you can tell that by looking at the video views. So here's some video views for uploads, some of the uploads that I've done in the last week or two. And likewise, we have the weekly live streams, which are shown here. So these are the last few live streams, and you can see that numbers are pretty poor, really, when you consider that they don't even make 10% of the subscriber view, which is average for a live stream. But this seems to be commonplace in the last couple of years, and I do appreciate that we do have people that particularly have a what I would call a vendetta, because it's quite clear that they have this maybe a brain injury, I don't know, maybe they're just mentally unstable, but they have this idea that they need to create fake accounts and pursue me, which I have managed to stop to a certain degree by methods which have been employed, so it's been quite good. It's actually limited the number of abuse that we've received. However, they can still affect the channel with their fake accounts going on to other people's personal sites and leaving comments in my name, which clearly they have been doing. So it shows a certain amount of childishness in some of them, and I know that these are a minority of people that are doing this, and slowly but surely they will drop themselves in it. So as with all other things, if you're going to give out, then you're going to get back what you give out. So if you give out negativity, for example, and we can look at this recent comment. I put out a story about BA, and received this comment. Now, the only way that you can read it, I'm not being paranoid, but the only way you can read it is their first comment, and of course it's designed to say to everybody, I'm a liar. Your information is wrong. But I know for a fact that I'm right, because this has been shown, same story, been shown on a national forum, a Thailand-based forum. So they have discussed it there, and it was put up after my video went live. So clearly my information is not wrong, and it was the only reason I can think of putting that up there is to show me up and prove me to be a liar, when in actual fact it's probably just one of them trolls. However, if you look at the account, it was made in 2010, so it's highly unlikely to be one of the same people that were doing this this vendetta. I just thought I'd share that with you, and also the proof of the pudding is in the number of subscribers that we have. Fortunately, we have a core of people which is quite small, and of course they support the channel, they support the live streams, and they watch the majority of the videos. However, we have been stationary for most of 2021, and I would say that we've been stationary for at least 3 years. It has been up and down from 1,920 to 1,940, in between that range, up and down by 1 or 2 a day, and of course just in the last day it's gone down by 2. So tomorrow we'll probably go back up by 3. But there's no sense in how it works. I don't know. Anyway, so just to say that in the last month, this is the number of additional subscribers. It's 4. However, what you don't take into account is the number of people that have unsubscribed. Bear in mind that these are probably fake accounts anyway, so that it goes up by 5 and down by 4. That's how it works, and so we haven't really gone past the 1940 total for forever, really. Whereas my other work that I do, whereas my other channels, you can see 50 plus in the last month. Clearly, it's this channel that is not getting the support that it needs. So where are we going with this channel? Because obviously somebody has said in a comment, what do I want to do for this channel direction? Well, I haven't really changed my direction ever since I first started. It's all about accessible travel, whether that was UK or Thailand or anywhere else is irrelevant. It's about accessibility, so going out and about, going on trains, going on buses, going on planes, travelling around the UK, visiting places, for example, we haven't done any National Trust properties for at least 3 years. Things like that, going around the various tourist places that we did in the very beginning. Basically, because there hasn't been any opportunities to do that. Also a lack of money and time. Most of the National Trust properties now are an hour and a half, 2 hours away, because I've already done all of the local ones. So travelling further afield is required. And then of course we've got the other issue of having inclement weather. So what do I want to do for 2022, the new year? I really want to continue with making these accessible videos, encouraging you to support the channel by subscribing, taking part in the live streams. Numbers have been on average less than 20, which for a channel of this size is 1%, which, comparing it to other channels of similar size, is pretty shit. I'm sorry to say, it doesn't really make me encouraged to do any more. Often I've been asked, can I do a different day live stream? My answer is, if you can support the one I have, then I'm happy to look at others in the future. But just doing one a week for now, that will be continuing throughout 2022, providing of course we get the support that we do. And proof in the pudding has been, for the last few weeks, we've been ending early because of the lack of people on there. So it's up to you. If you don't want it, then we won't carry on. It's fine, but I will continue to make videos because I can make videos from my other channels and I can have them viewed. And when we're talking about as many views, 400, 500, 1,000, 2,000, for a video that's 10 minutes long, it takes me a very short time to make it and it gets viewed. Whereas these videos tend to be 20 minutes, 30 minutes, and they take me a few hours to make, and I'm getting less than 50 views. So you can see where I'm going with all of this. It's purely, it sounds like I'm having a moan, and I probably am, but after 7 or 8 years, I did not really expect to be stuck here with this particular level of numbers, comparing to other channels of similar content. If you can support me, then please do tell everybody around. We're looking at accessible travel. It doesn't matter what it is, there is lots of scope. I made videos about accessible toilets because I thought that they would be of value, and as it turns out, they're not interested, which is quite surprising considering the number of toilets that have been cancelled and removed. And if you are a person with a bladder issue, I'm sure you would find the Toilet Watch series of use. However, the viewing numbers says otherwise. And to conclude this short video, some good news. There's a series of videos coming out within the next 2 weeks that are our trip to Birmingham that I did in September, I think it was, that we had there. It's going to be a series. It's going to be a 3-part series plus 2, which will be the trip there and the trip back, plus a couple of other smaller ones that will be available. They're going to be available to people that support the channel, so financially. So this will be Patreons and YouTube channel subscribers. So if you are one of those, then you will get the opportunity to view them before they are public. And I hope that you enjoyed them. They were a pleasure to make, and I met up with subscribers in Birmingham. It was a good day out. That's what I'm going to say. I'm going to say we're looking forward to 2022. Hopefully Tad will be here in the UK, and we can see about making some different types of videos to do with travel, but different types. And of course there will be plenty of opportunity to go round the UK as well. That's what we're going to try and do when things improve. I'll leave it there. Have a good day, and bye for now.